Nobody ever starts out in a full-blown affair. These things always start out with something small, and it's usually something that the other person either dismisses or ignores or thinks that, oh, there's nothing to worry about. He or she would never do that. Or who the hell is going to want he or she, maybe because whatever the case may be, you find them undesirable, so you think everyone else is going to find them undesirable. But let me tell you, that kind of arrogance will lead you to one place only, and that is to disappointment. Unless, of course, you really don't care. And if you really don't care, you should be sure that you really don't care, because you could absolutely lose somebody if you play it the wrong way. And I'm going to give you a good example. Quite often it starts off just by a simple hello, a small conversation about something. I heard this story about this couple who was on vacation and they accidentally bumped into somebody else who also worked at the husband's company. Now, this woman was also married. They had a small conversation, and before you know it, now the woman is seeking out the guy because she was kind of charmed by his charisma, or whatever. And these two people never ever met at work. They had no idea they worked for the same company. I think it was the same company, but different locations. So now after this vacation, she started reaching out to him, and before you know it, the conversation started. Now it's a full-blown affair. The wife goes to find out. She does her due diligence and whatever, and realizes you're the woman from vacation. And that was from a year ago. So it's just, again, just a chance encounter, a small conversation. You never know the electric between two people, the energy between two people, and that's how it starts. I've seen it happen so many times where you just, again, all it takes is just a small spark, and then it's off and running. And if you don't nip that in the bud right away, I'm telling you, you're headed for trouble. Especially if maybe your marriage is on shaky ground, or maybe you're just not paying attention, you're not doing the right thing. I've seen it happen before. I know this couple where they very much are aware, and they pay very, very close attention. The husband came home one day from Starbucks, and Starbucks, they write little messages on the cups from time to time. And this husband came home after a woman in the Starbucks had written on there, "Great smile," or "Keep up the good, you have a great body, keep up the good work." Well, the wife saw it. We're not having any of that. She made her way down to Starbucks and made sure she knew exactly what was going on. And of course, the husband was like, "Oh, I won't go to that Starbucks anymore." That's respect. Some might call it insecurity. Some might call it controlling behavior. I don't give a shit what you call it. I think that wife is doing the right way. She wants to protect what she has. She knows she has a good man. They have a good relationship, whatever the case may be. It doesn't make a difference. You nip that shit in the bud, because if you don't, you're headed for trouble. So either take my word for it or don't. I really don't give a shit what you do. I'm just here to give you advice. It's up to you whether or not to take it, whether to take it or not. And I always tell people the same thing. I can only